Hey everybody! Another episode of Gun Barrel Coffee and Bullshit. Thanks for joining us.
We're just putting the date on there.
We lose track of episodes.
Yeah, you lose track of episodes. So it's today's date, the 23rd. Yeah, 23rd.
Eventually we'll have to collate them all and put them all and stack them on YouTube so you can watch through the whole series and watch the progression in the business.
So, this is the one that belonged there. Let's see. Oh, crap.
Hang on, we're still here.
We're still here. Just our camera
lost connection. It's a government conspiracy, I tell you.
I don't know what camera on. It's popping off. There's something loose.
You know what I love is that I had the whole Pentagon questioning thing, which was the most ridiculous thing because all the guy kept on saying is I can't answer that question. I can't answer that question.
Yeah.
But I think it's pretty well established now that the aliens are coming from the ocean.
Well, didn't they capture a thing of it going in the ocean?
Yeah. Supposedly that's where they all come from. Supposedly we have bodies. I hope when
their base is like underwater or in the Antarctic.
Thing is though, Trump was already president for years. He didn't tell us about the aliens, so I don't think he's going to this time.
No, I don't think so.
That's where someone would finally come up. That's what before I die, they kind of come and tell us the truth.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I just want to know before I die, like they've been here the whole time. They built the pyramids.
They had plans of it, how it's drawn.
Listen, the whole crazy thing now is there's a whole section of the Grand Canyon that's been blocked off that NASA owns.
Is there?
I didn't know that. Yeah. A whole section that NASA owns that is blocked off that you can't go see.
Well, that's where they do all the testing.
Yeah, but you can see everything from space. You can see it. So I don't know if Google Images blocks it out.
That'd be kind of cool to find out.
What's crazy, Google blocked out Putin's house that he built.
Oh, you don't want to see where he lives.
Anybody see where he lives? They want to see you can see the blur of it though. And it is a freaking the biggest castle I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Something like, I don't know, $3 billion or something ridiculous to build it.
Well, I know you can go to Europe and buy a castle pretty cheap. It just costs you a lot to fix it and heat it and air conditioning. Yeah. Well, they really don't have air conditioning.
No. You have to run vents.
Mm-hmm.
You have to run window air conditioners in your castle.
That'd be awesome.
So it looks like complete just trash. Got my window units.
Yeah.
But I think most castles they stay pretty cool because of the stone and their earth. I don't know.
Yeah, but when it gets cold in the winter, it's you got that big blazing fire.
Yeah, but there's a fireplace in every room.
Yeah, but I mean,
most
heat goes up.
You know what sucks about old houses? It's all tiny rooms. If you ever go look at like a Frank Lloyd Wright.
Oh yeah.
Right? It's all little tiny rooms because you couldn't heat it. So you had to heat it by fireplace or by potbelly stove. So the rooms are really tiny. Yeah,
after a while.
So the rooms are really tiny so that you could heat them. So they're beautiful. Their houses are beautiful. The windows are beautiful. The interior, like the wood paneling, everything is beautiful. But you wouldn't want to live there because the rooms are so goddamn tiny. Yeah,
but even when they did have heating and somewhat air conditioning, right? Whatever, the homes were still like 50s, 60s, 70s. The rooms were still small. They weren't big like they are today. Right. No, you get a master bedroom now. What's the average size? Well, no, probably no average.
15 by 15.
Yeah, let's say 15 by 15 master bedroom now with, a huge bathroom, right? Ensuite, they call it.
Yeah.
And double sinks and a own top shower and own tub and
listen,
those are nice.
I believe double sink better marriage. Like, if there's one thing you should have is double vanity.
And a separate area for the bathroom, for the toilet. The toilet.
I think that's the best thing. I love when you go to houses that have the bathroom where it has its own door.
Yeah.
The toilet's like closed off from the rest of the bathroom.
Yeah.
I haven't gone to the bathroom by myself since I got married. And we had kids. I haven't gone to the bathroom by myself. Like, finally, as my kids have gotten older now, I can go. But used to be, if I go in the bathroom, they'd knock on the door. They'd slide drawings under the door. Daddy, look at this. Daddy. Like, just 5 minutes to myself.
The dog trying to stick its nose in.
The dog always has to come in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Even though it's a tiny, like, our bathroom's not huge, the dog always has to come in there. He wants to sit on my feet.
Our cat tries to put her paws underneath, trying to open it up. I'm like, what are you doing?
Like, I could sit next to my dog on the couch all day, no problem. As soon as I go in another room, I got to get in there. I got to be there. You can't be in there by yourself.
No. It's always funny because it's like after you use the bathroom and you open the door, the dog comes in there and sniffs around like,
Mhm.
are you okay? Are you
Yeah.
safe? I heard that bad thing flush, and
No,
maybe
the
you
reason
went-
the reason they do that is they want to know what you ate that you didn't give them part of.
yeah,
You son of a bitch! You ate steak and I didn't get any. They know. That's what
you
it
had
is.
rice and beans without me.
Did you have a burrito?
Yeah.
Is that Taco Bell? I didn't get one bit of Taco Bell.
So hey, we're gonna just make this a real short
Yep.
show.
Looks like the cabinet's filling out. Thanks to see what the rest of it is.
Oh yeah, the cabinet. Yeah, well, they already got rid of one person, right? They got guy from Florida.
Yeah.
Was he going to be a good pick? No, he had too much stuff behind him. And the other guy, the news guy from Fox,
Yeah.
for Secretary of Defense, right?
Mhm.
Or in charge, yeah.
Yeah.
I think he'll be a good pick. Whatever happened back in 2020 or 2021, whatever, some weird thing. We'll see,
Yeah.
because they do the
I
investigation.
don't know.
And then they got the other pick for the top justice person
Mhm.
from Florida,
Yeah.
the female, Pam something,
I'm really actually. I feel bad that a whole bunch of people are going to lose their jobs in the government. At the same time,
with the Doge.
dude,
The Doge is not part of the government. It is a separate entity that gives advice to where to make the cuts. And there's
there's so much waste.
yeah, there's a lot of what do they call it? Not pig, right? Pig spending? No.
Pork barrel.
Pork. Yeah.
Pork barrel spending.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
there's
know,
just a
kind of.
they hide it in every bill that goes through. They hide all this bullshit money that goes places. That it's out of whack, out of control. What I really think they should look at is our Senate and our Congress, because you got a whole bunch of people who supposedly don't make shit for a yearly salary, but are super wealthy.
Yeah.
I don't know how you get wealthy making $120,000 a year. I don't know how you end up having millions stacked away. Well, it's not possible.
Well, did you hear about the Department of Defense? There's a loss of like 800 million?
No.
Or 800 billion?
Billion. Yeah, 80 billion at one time. Those they can't explain.
Yeah.
So the thing I always feel about that is, yeah, but
there's
a reason that's off the books, right?
Yeah.
There's projects that we shouldn't uncover that so much, as long as that's what it's going for. The hard part is that just how someone's scamming a bunch of money somewhere? Could be. We know there's always been money taken off the books, money spent, but the problem is when you're spending money that's not yours, it spends really easily.
Yeah, it does.
Right.
So
there's massive amounts of waste. It would be nice to uncover some of that waste, see where it's really going. I can't imagine the amount of money they'll save. It'd be really cool if those guys can balance the budget, reduce deficit. Then it says every state is in the same situation or worse.
Yeah.
Right? He's like Illinois.
Well, Illinois got a deficit. Chicago has a deficit, right? Because what they did was count on that COVID money, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they put that. You don't add COVID money to your budget. Right. I mean, it's like when you work overtime. I know people will count on that overtime every single time, but overtime's not there all the time.
Overtime's bonus money.
Yeah. You don't count on that as your living money. You got a budget. And yes, prices are going up. And then one news said that Thanksgiving dinner is going to cost 10% less than it did last year. But then the other one says it's up 23%. So which one is
nobody
really knows, right? Because everything goes up in price.
I think pretty much maybe hopefully the nuclear war just starts before December, and
we
don't have to worry about prices anymore.
I don't want that.
Obviously, Russia. Their first it was as an ICBM, then it's not an ICBM.
Did you see when that thing came down? How many different times it's like?
I
was like, holy shit!
So that's basically what a nuclear does now. It does. I always thought it's one big missile that comes, right, and then you detonate it just above the ground because you get the biggest blast pattern. But what it does, it goes into space and then it opens up in space and it launches like 6 to 12 warheads. Yeah. They're like smaller ones. So that's why blowing chaff up, and it blows a bunch of chaff too. It uses gold flake chaff. So when it goes up there, it blows a bunch of chaff.
Yeah. And one of the two warheads are dummies.
Right. So it does that. So it confuses any satellites or radars that chaff. So it can't track them and try to hit them. So they said there's really no way to stop a nuclear war. Once it's launched, and you can't stop it. It's going to do whatever damage it does. However, the good thing is New bombs are not dirty, so we don't have the big radiation effect like we used to. The hydrogen bomb doesn't have the radiation fallout that it did in the past. So it's a better, safer.
It's a kinder, gentler
bomb.
nuclear bomb. Yeah, it's still a nuclear weapon.
I just hope 1,000 years from now, we're all still, if there's our side is still here, they sit back and like, how the fuck could anybody make a nuclear bomb? What the hell were they thinking?
Yeah,
I hope that's what it comes to. Like, were they crazy? They lose their minds making nuclear weapons. Why would you make a weapon of such destruction? I hope that's what it is.
Yeah, and still nothing on the Pika thing. Nothing yet. It's still in court.
It's cut. The appeals there.
Yeah,
so
the appeals,
you knew the appeals were going to
the
come.
appeal.
There's nothing to do about it. But they have to have real grounds. That's
Mhm.
the best. The best part is they have to have a real ground that makes it. You're overturning a 7th district judge's decision.
Yeah,
That's a tough thing to do. So most judges won't. The lower court doesn't want to overturn an upper court's or say anything against an upper court's decision.
but it has to take its steps, go
Yeah.
step by step to get to the Supreme
So we'll
Court.
have to do lower court to find,
SCOTUS.
have to find grounds for the appeal.
Yeah,
And in Illinois, it'll probably be pretty easy to come somewhere else to put it back. I mean, it's going to have to go to the Supreme Court, but it is. I think eventually it gets decided.
yeah. If anybody wants to chime in for a minute, it's fine. Especially our resident expert, Todd's around. But besides that, hey, we're just listen. We just Zoe from Support Over Stigma just came collected the candy for the troops.
Yeah, so you guys did
for
an awesome
veterans.
job with that.
Yeah.
My God, there was so much. I couldn't believe how much was here. There was so much.
And then we still have the other one that they need, like shampoo, toothbrush, toothpaste.
Yeah.
It's still here. The box is still here. I'm not sure for how much longer, maybe another week or two, but anything you can give. What's the name of the?
Plus, we have the Giving Tree.
Yep, we have Giving Tree.
So come down, pick up a thing. That's my favorite thing to do every year. Is to do this. Is you'll see kids that people less fortunate don't have anything coming. You come down, pick up a card, pick up 5 cards. I said this always kills me. Like the kids they want such simple stuff. My kids want everything under the sun. These kids want a ball, pajamas, simple stuff that they want.
A Lego set.
Yeah, you make their Christmas better.
Yeah.
Adults too. Their families in need. You can do gift cards. which is
Veterans,
amazing.
seniors, people that don't really have family anymore, or the families can't afford much of anything, right? I mean, they're asking a gift card for a grocery store, whatever can help them.
The cool thing was we went to go get gift cards last year for a few of those that we grabbed, and there was a group of people in front of us, and they were buying out all the gift cards because they were giving them away to another organization like that. But we were at a CVS or Walgreens, and we're like, hey, can we just get like 2 of those, please? Because when we've been to like 3 places, gift cards are getting hard to get. Like all we could find was like $5 denominations. Like we don't want to give somebody like 10, and we don't want to figure it's going to go with all the same family. So so we had to ask them, like, can we just have like 2, please? Because they were buying, I think, 30 or 40 of the gift cards, and they're almost out at CVS. So it was really cool. I love that. That's what to me the holidays is all about. When people start giving like that, it's so cool.
Yeah, it's about giving, not taking.
It's my kids' favorite thing to do. The first time we ever did it, they were blown away by it. I said I the first time we ever ran into it, hadn't seen it before. We walked through a mall, Spring Hill Mall. There's a tree there with all those things on there. Like, what the hell is this? And like I said, the thing that always killed me is my kids were asking for everything. There was so much. My kids were getting so much.
You said Spring Hill?
Yeah.
Is this still around?
No, they closed.
No, I thought so.
There's one store left. Kohl's is left there.
The Kohl's.
So go support them if you can. But then we walked by the tree. I'm like, I'd never seen it before. We picked them up. I'm like, here's this 9-year-old boy. And what does he want for Christmas? A set of pajamas. My kids want a laptop. This kid wants a set of pajamas. I'm like, I'll buy him 8 pajamas. And so we asked at the office, like, can we buy each one more than what they're asking for? And they're like, no, just that it makes other kids angry. So you have to try to be even. Like, oh my God. So we went back, and then we grabbed like 10 of those things. And my kids had the best time running around
finding the stuff for the other kids.
So
Yeah,
every year,
too.
The first thing they ask is like, oh, can we go to the Giving Tree? And what's really cool is the library by us does it. If you don't get there before like a week before Thanksgiving, they're gone, which is so awesome. Like, and they had 4 trees set up last year. We took ones from here, We took one from the mall, and then we went there, and they were gone. I was like, I'm like, I walked up to the camera, like, what day you guys put in the thing? Like, they're gone. Like, there's 4 trees worth. Like, she's like, yeah, they're all gone. So she's like, they were full, and they were gone in like 2 hours. So it's so cool. It's the coolest thing ever. You can come down here and help us out, get those people something, give them a decent holiday. It'd be awesome.
We'll do some remote shows. It'll be short coming up
starting next Friday.
Next
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we're in Ottawa for the Chris Kringle event again.
In Ottawa,
Ottawa,
Illinois.
Noon to, I don't know, 7 or 8, I think, on Friday. Noon to 6 or 7 on Saturday, or 9 to 6. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm old. They changed the hours.
But it's like 4 or 5 on
out.
Sunday.
It's awesome. The whole town is decorated. There's huts. There's vendors all over the place. There's food. There's parades every night. It's all lit up.
Horse-drawn
carriage. Yeah. There's a train for the kids to ride on. But it's really cool. Just great vendors, all handcrafted stuff out there. Come out.
Yes, it is completely different than Aurora.
Yeah.
Aurora is super packed most times. This is nice, wide open space. Yeah. You know, you can walk around and feel.
Come down to Ottawa.
Yeah,
Ottawa's a beautiful place on the river. Come down, then go out to eat. We said last time, like, there's so many amazing restaurants right in Ottawa. I can't even believe it. So come down. You're right by Starved Rock. Starved Rock is awesome this time of year. This one we used to go Boy Scouts all the time. It's beautiful. There's very few people, so you get a chance to walk around, see everything. Anything that was muddy that you went there in the summer is now dried up, so it's nice. You're not stomping through mud. What's really cool is when the waterfalls freeze. You walk behind the waterfalls. It's pretty awesome to see that. It's beautiful in the winter. I love Starved Rock in the winter. Mm-hmm. So a lot to do.
All right. Well, with that, we're at our 17 mark. Went about 2 minutes over, but no big deal.
You guys can have a great holiday. Have a great Thanksgiving.
Yeah, have a good Thanksgiving. Merry Christmas. But we will be doing some short ones over there in Ottawa. All right. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Have a good one.